Hey, how you doing? My name is Stefan Zanuck. I'm a professional saxophonist here in New York City, and I recently traveled abroad with my baritone saxophone. And instead of buying a pre-made case, I decided to make my own, custom design it, and it worked great. So let me walk you through what I did. So the first thing that I did was, instead of using a baritone saxophone case that you can buy from SKB, also Mike Manning makes a great flight case, and BAM makes a great flight case. They are a little bit expensive, and they don't always fit your horn quite as personally as you might want. Every horn is a little bit different. So that was one of my concerns. Another one is that I play this old King. Has a very big bell, doesn't usually fit in most regular B-flat baritone saxophone cases. It also has this little extra bit of hardware, sort of flamophone. It's a thing I do, whatever, you can look it up on YouTube, shoot fire, I don't know. So that was my initial reasoning for making my own. What I did was I used an SKB Golf flight bag. This particular model is no longer made. I believe the equivalent model now is serial number 1649W. It's 49 inches long and 16 inches deep. That was very important because of the bell. They also have one that's 14 inches, which probably wouldn't work for any bari sax. And they also have one that's 20 inches deep, which could work for if you want to add an area for a soprano saxophone, or it might even work for a bass sax. It's probably not deep enough. But so I have this this golf case, and it's great. It has these great latches. It's got some wheels on the back. A great handle here, great handle here. All the parts are replaceable, lifetime warranty, replaceable from SKB. The whole thing, weight is also an issue when you're traveling with instruments. The whole thing clocked in at about 38 pounds. And most airlines have a cutoff of 50 pounds, so it's well below the weight restrictions. So that was really important for me. Now, what I did on the inside, one of the things that's great about these golf cases is that they are a hollow shell, both top and bottom. So I have this golf case, and then I got 4 pieces of 2-inch thick foam core. I'm here in New York City. I got them on Canal Street at the Rubber Store. You know that place? They're great. But if you're anywhere else, probably Home Depot or someplace would be perfectly fine. Now the reason I got two pieces of 2-inch thick foam core is the bottom needs to be really solid. So I took the 2 pieces and I glued them on top of each other using 3M Super 77 multi-purpose adhesive spray glue. Takes about 2 minutes to put the 2 pieces together, and then I was able to cut through the top layer and leave the bottom 2-inch thick piece perfectly intact, so it has plenty of foam on the top and the bottom of the horn. It just pops right back in like that. And then I just cut through, I did a little outline of the horn with Sharpie, the Sharpie pen, and I cut through it with a X-Acto knife. Worked great. A couple of the interior parts I actually glued extra supportive areas, especially underneath this whole section. So that seemed to work well. One thing that I was particularly concerned was the bell coming right up within probably half an inch of the edge of the case, but I put a bunch of extra pieces of foam in there and it seemed to work fine, so no complaints there. There was plenty of extra space for little areas for you know, my neck. My neck goes right there, and I have a little area for my mouthpiece. Great Fred LaBelle mouthpiece. One of the things that's particularly important with these old horns is all the real danger places, right? So the fingerboard, the neck, these posts down here. So I made sure that those were extra snug. I mean, the case is moving, but the horn is totally solid. So it worked great. I took it on 6 international flights and 1 road trip in a van, and not a dent on it. So that's great. On the outside, right, it has these latches, which are great. They have a lock, but of course you don't want to lock them when you're flying with the horn. So I just took some luggage straps and I wrapped them around it and I duct taped them to the outside. And my main concern with that was that when the TSA opens and closes your case, they might not close it properly, and then your horn would fly out in the bottom of an airplane, and that would be absolutely terrible, obviously. So this is my case. It worked great. I hope this can help you too. And of course, you can do this with a number of different instruments. If you're worried about traveling with them, I recommend these SKB cases, and you can custom fit them and custom mold them according to your needs. All right? Hope this helps. Bye.